Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Anne. Consider subscribing. So on today's episode of They No Send Us, but we go talk the matter. So we are here to discuss the matter of our brother, our amiable brother Michael, and elder Angela. If you guys are not familiar with this couple, they are on the 90 Days Fiancé show. This episode has been running, I think, over a year. I have been following back to back. I don't miss out. I don't miss out at all. I will not lie to you. Michael has not been representing us well at all. The whole the guy, that represents Yoruba people well, is not representing Nigerian well at all. He is taking a lot of nonsense, all in the name of I want to go to America, I want to go and wave the American flag. This relationship that I've been following for over a year, it has gone from bad to worse. In the beginning, I did not even think this relationship is going to survive 1 month, because the way Angela, they shout, she screams. I said this relationship not going to enter 1 month at all, because no man would take, a manly man would take the way she lashes out and scream. I was just praying that Michael should not have an attack, because Angela lashes out, she screams. The one thing about Angela is that she's not a pretender. Angela does not hide her character from day one. She has shown that she's not here to respect Michael. She's not here to respect his culture. She's an American. I'm an American. She has not hid any of her character. She lashes out like tomorrow no day. She's constantly screaming. She belittles him. She talks to him like she's talking to a child. And mind you, there's a huge age gap between Michael and Angela. Angela is a grandmother, so she is very, the authority is on Angela's part in this relationship. And Michael is ready to take it, because at the end of the day, green card does not fall from the sky. He's working hard. He's really working hard for this for this green card relationship. And the thing is this, what Michael's family would never tolerate, not in a million years, from a typical Nigerian babe, they will not take half of this nonsense. They are willing to take it from elder Angela, because she's American. She's an American woman. So they gauge the opportunity where Michael fit get from this woman. But the thing is this, on the latest episode that I watched, I think it premiered last night, Angela has been so nasty. This is the top. This is the breaking point for myself. I will come carry this matter on discourse for here. She has been so nasty with Michael. On the last episode, she has been so abusive, like verbal abuse towards Michael. She's just like disrespected. She walked out on Michael's auntie. They were talking about submission. She has to be submissive to her husband, because no African Nigerian mother will happy say, the one is, she's much older, not just older, the way she talks to him, she belittles him. So they want a submissive daughter-in-law, and I'm not surprised. Right, even Usman family said they did not take kindly to the beliefs, that they're like, is this one going to be submissive to our son? So I'm not surprised that but at the end of the day, a typical African man, or should I say a typical Nigerian man, they expect submission. It's something that is natural to them, So I don't know what Angela was expecting. You came all the way from America to marry an African man, a Nigerian man. I say, no, I'm not going to submit to you. I'm not going to do this. You're not my boss. She was nasty. She was, trashing him on the last episode. If she cannot respect Michael's culture or whatever, are there no men in America that is interested in her? For her to fly, do you know how many hours she starts on the plane? All because of a Nigerian man. So I think she should, show some respect to his family and show some respect to the man. At the end of the day, and it's very unfortunate that poverty has emasculated Michael. You can see that Michael desperately wants out from Nigeria. He will do whatever it takes to get, because man, if it was not green card, I'm assuming there's an intention for paper for this, because Michael has not come on the TV show to say I'm only in this relationship for green card. So I'm assuming That's the only reason why it's taking all this nonsense from this woman. It's very unfortunate. Like, all our young men in Nigeria, we're losing them to very much older grandmothers because of poverty. It's emasculating them. They can no longer be the men in the house. They don't have authority. Their words means nothing. I mean, Michael is throwing away his culture, he's throwing away his pride, he's throwing away, damn, I mean. And the thing is this, they keep going back and forth on the issue of submission. And I think that Angela is a bit confused. She does not understand the word submission. You know, she was saying on the show that I'm not going to bow down to you, you're not God, the only person that I'm going to bow down to is Jesus Christ. She did scream, it's only Jesus Christ that can bow down to you. I'm an American woman, I'm an American. Now, wow. Anybody will get American passport or EU passport now, if let's say in human beings now there's hierarchy. First world country, second world country, then the rest. I'm an American. I'm an American woman. The thing is there's a misinterpretation of the word submission. What I understand to be submission is, you know, you have to respect your man. You chose to be with this man. Nobody forced Angela to be with him. Even with the age difference, you have to respect your man. You have to respect his leadership. That is what I understand about the word submission. So people are, you know, maybe they're not explaining to her properly. Maybe she's twisting it, like maybe in her head she thinks that, you know, she has to wake up in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. and be pounding yam for Michael. I don't think that is submission. And there's also a tendency that some men, you know, they tend to trample on their wife all in the name of submission. So there's a confusion about the word submission. I think Angela doesn't understand. Maybe Michael needs to sit her down and say, you know, I'm your man and you have to give me that respect as your man. But the woman herself, she know they let make Michael talk. Michael cannot drink water and drop because she's screaming, you know. And there's one major red flag that Angela has that it's a bit unsettling to me, you know. She's always throwing a fit. If they have a misunderstanding, she's throwing a fit, she's lashing out, and there's something she's always saying. She's always threatening to end the relationship. That is a major red flag to me. And it's very common amongst, you know, all these immigrants couple whereby you need the other person for your paper to make sense. You know, there's an imbalance of power in relationship, like, and not just between Angela and Michael. It happens in America. I know people that this thing has happened to in Canada. Any situation by the immigrant spouse needs, you know, the support. Like the other one is the sponsor. Those ones, did they quickly abuse their power? They're always saying, I'm going to break this, end this relationship. Yeah, like being in a relationship with them is like you're constantly walking on eggshell. Before you say something, you have to think about it, like how is she going to react, how is he going to react. And that's a very major red flag. Una never reach, Angela and Michael, they never reach America, and any small issue, she wants to end the relationship. She's constantly leveraging on the fact that she's going to be Michael's sponsor, and I'm really worried for Michael because they never reach America. They're still in Nigeria, and every second she's breaking up. My fear for Michael is that if he's taking this type of abuse, this level of abuse in Nigeria, Angela is going to escalate things in America because she's already getting away with so much in Nigeria. I mean, in the presence of his family members, there's something like this is a major red flag. All those people that they are quick to end relationship because they know you depend on them for something, it's really terrible, right? And this is the type of women that they'll be calling immigration, calling police, or like Angela is going to call police on Michael every hour. If his phone ring and I want babe, they call him, she go call immigration, she go threaten her with police. And I pray that Michael does not end up having that attack because there's so much level of stress you can actually take. I mean, I just pray his health, or she doesn't destroy him completely, because Angela Mata, no be today. I mean, that one has shown us who she is, and Angela has actually been very disrespectful to him in presence of his family. I don't know if they are doing it for TV rating, you know, maybe they're just doing all this drama to be interesting, and who knows, you know. But I'm going to take what I see on TV as this is their relationship in real life. Just imagine if they get to America, you know, Michael will be isolated from his family, from his friends. He doesn't really know the law in America. He doesn't have any contact in America. Even if he has contacts, will Angela allow him? You know, I think she's going to isolate him. And according to sources, this woman actually lives in Georgia. I don't know how many like African Americans or people that, black people that Michael can relate with living in Georgia. I mean, this green card issue, people need to think it twice. There are two types of green card. There's a normal green card where say you will collect peace of mind, you go drink water, drop cup, and there's another green card that is attached with a sprinkle of depression. You get that green card, your mind beating boom, boom, boom every second because of your partner. Any small thing, screaming, lashing out, I'll break up, I will do this. What is it? Green card will not even take you to heaven. You cannot go to take green card to the bank and cash $1 million. So Angela needs to calm down. Michael needs to think twice. I mean, if he goes on Tinder, I'm sure there are other American women that are interested in him. I mean, this issue of submission is very tricky, right? Because I understand that Nigerian men want a submissive wife, they want a man that respects the authority at home. It's very tricky because how can Michael and his family be demanding that Angela be submissive when it is clear that Angela is the breadwinner in this relationship, that she's the one financing this relationship, she's the one paying for the apartment? Like, how can you be asking for submission? I mean, make it make sense. If as a man you want a submissive wife, you need to provide for your family. You need to show that you are capable of providing. You need to put food on the table. That is how you can get your respect. You cannot just sit at home, the woman is bringing money and you're screaming submission. It doesn't work like that. I mean, you cannot put the carriage before the horse. He needs to be a man and do the proper thing. You know, so I don't, honestly, when I watched this show, my heart was really broken for Michael, because I'm like, is this green card really worth all the stress? You know, the latest episode was so scary. When I was watching, I was like clutching at my pearls. It's really, really scary. You know, she was screaming at him. She was threatening to whoop his ass in Nigeria. She not even the fear. They feel call police for her. So I will whoop your ass. She was calling him a small boy. She said, get out of here. She was, you know, Michael, once he gets to America, he's going to need a therapist. Because the level of stress is when this therapist. And that's why you calling your fiancé a small boy. I mean, was she blind when she entered the relationship with Michael? Was she blind that she's an elder Angela and the boy is a small boy? I mean, there is absolutely no respect for Michael in this relationship. You know, she agreed to be with him. I don't know why she's mentioning the show. You're a small boy, you're this, you're that, I'm American. Michael needs to be very, very careful. I mean, if his family members, they are watching this video, you need to code this, stylishly forward it to him on WhatsApp. You need to be very careful. Because a woman like Angela, she has shown you her character. Angela is not a green grass under the green snake. No, she has shown you the kind of woman she is. She's very confrontational. She's very combative. You need to be careful, because Michael does not even know the laws in America. And it's one thing for you to have a green card. It's another thing for you to have a green card that is useful, because if you spoil the paper for your hand. You know, there are some women that are very petty. They call police. They say they will use small misdemeanors, small offenses. They will just use and scatter your paper for America. You will get green card, the paper will be useless. You don't go find work. You need to be very careful. I don't think it's worth all this stress. Like, Michael's situation just reminds me of all those of Nigerian people that were, you know, because they want to get out of Nigeria by fire, by force. They were traveling through Libya. We were discouraging them. Don't go, don't lie. They were going. They were until they saw what was there. They saw the sea. You know, a lot of people learned hard lesson, and I think Michael is going to learn hard lesson with this woman. He needs to be careful. You know, women like this will be using immigration to they go, they threaten in life. We say to sleep for night, they get heart palpitation. Men who get heart attack on top Angela matter. Angela can't live longer than him. You know, I hope Michael does not end up with depression. You know, the latest episode is not really catching up on their life, but I hear according to sources that they're already married, they're already in America, but they're still showing us, you know, like he's in Nigeria, she's screaming at him, she's lashing at him. I really hope he doesn't end up with depression on top of green card matter. I mean, anybody that is thinking of, you know, taking abuse because of paper, I don't know, because now wow. Now anyway, I'll keep watching this episode. If you guys want me to, you know, do another review of the latest, especially Michael and Angela, I'll, you know, leave it in the comment section. I'll consider it, but I'll keep watching this episode. It's very, very, very interesting. I'm learning a lot about, you know, red flags to look out for in relationship and friendship and all those kind of things. Anyway guys, until next time, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.